Welcome on back, everyone. Giving you another exciting episode with more Xenoblade Chronicles 3 on the Nintendo Switch, and welcome to it. So, on our last video, somehow we get to explore what goes on in the hillside for this Hulk. And it's a scene like to me, because somehow we get to go and use the fabricator. We get to meet this new Nopon character named Shosho. And it's a scene like she have more interest than selling you whatever material that you collected, and somehow you get more money to experience. So that's something we can learn throughout our persuasions. And to be honest, I mean, let me just go ahead and zoom out a little bit, so somehow you'll just see a better angle of Senna. And it's a fella we can go ahead and talk to the trader pawn. Welcomes.
Gotta watch the pennies.
Okay, so it seems like that, like we can go ahead and purchase some accessory, whichever we prefer to purchase. So let's see what we got going on for sale. So it's a fella, but we don't have something to scroll on. So hold on. So this is the one that's called the Swimmer Chamais. So it says that increases the ether defense by 5 percentage points. You know what? That's worth a lot of money. So I reckon that we go ahead and hold on. Let's see what else is going on first. Before we purchase, we want to get something good. Search a headgear. So increases the critical rate by 5 percentage points. Oh, okay then. Well, you know what? I mean, that does look like a good accessory to equip on these characters. So, one of them must go and wear the search headgear. So, we'll go purchase one. And we'll go keep saving up on money. So, I reckon that we go and return with A. And go to the main menu. So we're gonna check in with each characters. So I'm guessing that Noah need to go and equip something new. So let's see. Do we put that search headgear somewhere? Oh yeah, so it's up there. So it felt like that we're going so that Noah's going to lose 739 HP. So that won't be good. So that's not a good option to go and equip the accessory on Noah. So I reckon that we go ahead and check on with Mio. So she held on to the she held on the one that's called the gear support. So that will stay on. So you know what? Let's give her the circlet of intellect. So I reckon that we go ahead and increase up the critical rate a little bit more, just to make sure. I mean, we'll come back with the one with the crystal. What is it called again? The crystal of intellect. Okay, let me go over to that again, if I'm saying it correctly. The circlet of intellect. Okay, that I was right before. All right, so the search headgear is what we're gonna have to keep on for our accessory selection. So let's go ahead and press on B. And it felt like each character are looking good now. So let's go press on B. And we can, so still, we're gonna rest ashore at the hillside for this Hulk at campsite.
Can we maybe train?
Okay, so let's see what we got to do. So it seems like we got 4 other options over here. So we can clean clothes, we can save the game, we can level up, or go to rest. And it felt like that we can go ahead and look at one of each character having a good time there. So let's see what clean clothes do. Okay, so that go clean our clothes. That's it. Okay, well let's go ahead and rest. So we have to go progress to the main story.
Any opportunity to rest?
Okay, so we're gonna rest up in the morning and go and get another cutscene. So let's go find out while we watch this and see and get to learn and experience the moment, because it's just gonna be a little bit emotional going on there in the cutscene. I mean, we might as well see to it while the game loads. So here comes.
No, no, no! More to the right! Right there! Start lowering! Make sure it's airtight. Sand around here? Finer than Rusker flour.
I could do a triple weld.
Sure, long as the output's stable.
Yes, sir.
What's up with the K-rounds? We're 2 caches short. Hope you didn't snuff up the order.
I don't know, okay? Got a problem, take it up with logistics.
We're just a dirt rank colony. Low as they come. You think the castle gives a crap?
A Queen's oath, this pisses me off. We get better scores than any sparking colony out there.
Did you know? For 10 rank field rations, I hear they get Arden meat.
Really? And us mudders?
Trust me, you really don't want to know.
I miss the good old silver days. Didn't have to rely on rations back then. We had cooks come and serve us right on the front line. Used to get Armu sirloin, we did.
Seriously?
Hey! What now?
My own indiscretion has caused you difficulties. I'm sorry.
No! We would never... Our apologies, Commander Ethel.
That was all, just banter. Believe me, we had no intention of...
You enjoyed eating Armu steak, did you?
Yes, I did. Tastiest food I ever ate.
I liked it as well. And I hope we will have it again. So lend me your strength.
Mom! Yes, Mom!
I don't see what's wrong with Wolf, personally.
That's because you have poor taste. I'm jealous.
Oh, well. Trade you my taste buds?
No, thank you. My mouth had turned as foul as yours.
True that. They cleared out real fast.
I hear the attending consul is a particularly punctual sort of character.
Please, not another stickler for the rules.
Can't be long now.
Yep. Got about 5 minutes to go. Whoa! Well, well, Consul dear. Your reputation certainly precedes you.
Spark's sake, the hover type? I mean, did they not get the memo about the terrain here?
Oh, why is it so insufferably dusty around here? Clearly, the place befits its dirt rank status.
The rainy season will soon be upon us. I ask your patience for just this short while.
Is that so? Then, leaving aside the issue of cleanliness, just what is with all this fog? I don't take kindly to my vision being obfuscated. Oh, forget it. So, where are my quarters?
Yes, this way.
Ugh, what a filthy room. How the dirt rank has fallen. I suppose that would be something to take up with the castle.
Our Pharaonis is an old model. I understand your displeasure, but please don't escalate this.
Do I detect some defiance?
No, that was never my...
Relax, girl, I jest. Now then, let's cut the chit-chat and talk business. I'd like you to eradicate some vermin for me.
Vermin? By your leave, sir, we've detected no movement from Agnian Phoronesis around this area.
Not Agnes. People, soldiers. A band of deserters from both sides. Well, something like that.
Agnes and Kevis? Both?
I think it's best you see for yourself. This is expressly at the Queen's behest. Don't foul this up.
Looking at something?
Oh, nothing in particular, really. It's just kind of a habit. Checking our status, the war, watching for info updates. Silly. I don't know why I still bother to check it anymore. Not like there'd be updates. Oh.
What is it?
An icon just popped up. Over your head.
Huh? Oh yeah. Now I can see an icon for you as well.
When did we unlock a feature like this? I've never noticed it before. Yours seems to be the only one not locked.
Huh?
What?
Oh! He's lit up like a sparking light bulb.
I guess there must still be more to this feature.
Hey, that's Mimi's!
What in the blazes?
I've never used this kind of blade before, but all the techniques I can use with it are flashing before my eyes.
It's so weird. Not like we suddenly just gained the knowledge out of the blue, but as if it were always ingrained deep within us. Strange.
Oh, doesn't look like I can get Mimi's gear. Now that's a shame.
This it? How come I got Moody Guts and not Noah's, huh?
That's what I'd like to know. Your class is the only one I can seem to pick, unfortunately.
Whoa! You can lug this thing about without a power frame. Not bad.
Don't know how this is even working, but cool.
But is this all part of Ouroboros too? If it gives us more options in battle, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I want to take this new blade out for a spin.
From here, we head due south, right?
Perfect. We can test them out on the road.
Changing classes. Go to character class to change the character class. Every class that has its quirks and the characteristics to be sure to play around with as many as you can. Alright, so it says on last summary says here, upon a winning battle you will receive class points CP that will increase your class rank. But the quickest way to increase that class rank is to continually use one class. Alright, so looking at here, because it felt like because Mio and not Mio, Noah and Mio can switch weapons now, because it seemed like that they have an eye vision, because it's just the way how they go ahead and trade weapons to one another. It felt like they just like it's like it just kept on like remembering its training in its own memory, to check out one of each character's style and the benefits of what they held on to, each weapon they trade on using. But that's something we can take on. Master art settings. So go to the characters art in the main menu to set up a character's master art. Okay, can do. By raising the rank of a character class, you can eventually master that class art. If you switch to another class, you can set those arts into master art sub-slots. Alright, so the last one says here, although the number of available sub-slots will increase as your character gains levels. Also note that the Kavesi classes can only set the Agnian class arts as to master arts and vice versa. Okay, so it felt like to me because somehow whenever we go to the menu and pick to whatever best fit for our arts, then suddenly we just go ahead and equip the right one. So now we still got here it's something that's called setting master skill. So as your class of rank rises, you'll get the start date to the game mastery of the skill wheel. Master skills that can be used to independent class. You can set skill master on other classes from the main menu character's skills. Alright, and this last one says here, as you raise your level, you'll be able to set more master skills up to a maximum of 3. Okay, so let's go over with it. So we press on X. So you can change the class in individual characters. Okay, so we go into characters. Next, you'll want to select class. A list of available classes is displayed on the right side of the screen. Assign Noah and Zephyr class. Okay, so we're accepting Mio. Okay, so we go ahead and accept the Zephyr.
I'll protect you.
Now let's change Mio's class to the Sword Fighter. Okay, so we're going to Mio now. And we go selecting Sword Fighter and go confirm.
I'm fine with attacking.
Let's change the Uni's class to Tactician. Alright, so we go ahead and select the Tactician right now. So that is Tyon that we just selected. So let's change Tyon's class to the Medic Gunner. Okay, can do. Okay, so we're trading it to Uni.
Where better to monitor the battle?
Let's change the lens class to Ogre. Alright, so we're going to lens right now. And we are selecting the Ogre. So that one is Senna.
So I gotta whack him. I can do
Let's
that.
change Senna class to the Heavy Guard. Alright, can do. So we'll go ahead and change up the Heavy Guard.
I'll take real good care of the bad guys.
Okay, so now that the Noah class has been switched to the Zephyr, let's set up his Master Arts. Okay, so we go ahead and press on B. It's a time to set up our Master Arts. First, to select Noah. Okay, so we're selecting Noah right now. Master Arts are set up from the Art menu. Alright, so we go to Arts. To the left of the regular arts slots are the Master Arts sub-slots. Alright, so we go to this first spot again for art selection. Mastering an art with another class in a setting is here will allow you to use it while playing as another class. Alright, so we go down and confirming Ground Beat. Let's just set Y/to the Mio's Master Art. Okay, so we go selecting Mio and select the first diamond shape and go selecting Y/. Let's just set the myopic screen into the Uni's Master Art. Alright, so we're going to select this options over here. So we'll go ahead and put it in the circle. And it seems like it seems like we can go ahead and still equip the myopic screen. Okay, okay, Uni, that's what I just said. Let's just set the dark banner to the Tyon Master Art. Okay, well then let's go do that. Oh, okay, interesting. So it's a felt like that we can go ahead and go and equip the dark banner. All right, well, I thought it had to do something. Well, actually, hold on. So I think that he did held on to the one that's called the myopic screen. So let's just set the crash out to the lens of matte art. Okay, so we're going to lens. Go to crash out. Let's just set the giant swing to the center of matte art. Alright, so we're gonna keep going. Once you have finished assigning your matte art, we can move on to the setting up of master skills. Alright, well, let's gonna move on. Okay, it's time to set up your master skills. First, let's select Noah. Master skills can all be set up from a skills session. Okay, fair. A skill have their own designated slots. Alright, go ahead and set the sword fighter skill Cypher Edge. Okay, so we are accepting it right now. Let's set the split the second encounter to the Mio's master skills. Okay, so we are selecting Mio right now. And we are selecting the one that's called split second counter. So let's go select that. Let's just set Ninja Healer to the Uni master skills. Alright, so we're going to Uni and we're going to equip the Ninja Healer on master skills. Let's just set the ethereal ability to the Tyon master skills. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put the ethereal ability to master skills. Let's just set defensive soul to the lance of master skills. Alright, so we'll put that defensive soul there. Let's just set his fighting prowess to the center master skills. Alright, so we got the fighting prowess. So let's go and equip that. Now that you finish setting up your master skills, exit the menu. Okay, now I do think we got that already. So if we get each character to level up to 20, somehow we'll get something new for this second box for master skills. So let's go ahead and return back to the game. You will not be able to change the classes or edit the master art for a time. These options will become unlocked again after you progress in the main story. Okay, fair enough.
I should try it out.
Alright, now let's just see where we want to go next. So it felt like that we have already done the equipment for our master skills for classes or whatsoever. So it says head south of Itea and test your powers on some bottom gravel. Okay, so let's start running away. So I see because we have embarked because there is a mortal blend that is chasing right after us. Alright, so let's be running away. So can please stop following me, please. Stay where you are. Okay, well it's still following us. Okay, so now it's gone. Now we want to know where we need to be going next. Okay, it felt like that we have a long trail ahead of us. Alright, so let's just keep on going down straight this way. Alright, so we are not approaching any more of those heavy brawls. So we are just moving down straight from these grass. So we'll continue moving down grass as south. Okay, and also we need that map away. And also we're getting here is more of these ether channels.
Some of that sweet ether.
Yes, I mean let's get some sweet ether, sweet ether. So we'll get something good inside of it. Okay, and we're gonna move out of here because we got something chasing after us. And that's another of this heavy brawl. Alright, well I can barely see what's up from behind me. Okay, now let's just go ahead and continue moving down straight this pathway.
Let's try it out on these critters.
Hey, this is still new to us. Don't rush in.
Well, technically you're not new in as long as you're single. Okay, so we're looking at here. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on? Okay, we got something that's called Fusion Arts. Fusion Arts will let you use a class art future, which is a pair master art effect when both are recharged. Hold Z art and press a class art button to use the Fusion Art. Alright then, so this is something that's called canceling Fusion Art. Using the Fusion Art allows you to change and cancel multiple arts attached together. Arts into a fusion arts, a fusion arts into arts, and a fusion arts into other fusion arts. Okay, well, that's how it rhymes. Okay, so we go ahead and use focus. Oh, hold on, what's going on? Oh, okay, so we press L. So, which means we go ahead and switch between a plane as lens now. Okay, well, that's awesome stuff there. I like it. Okay, so we go for the one called focus. Okay, so one of them must go ahead and... Oh, hold on. So I had to go use big impact. Okay, well, let's see how we do. Okay, so we're waiting for the proper moment to go use bull rush. So let's go use it. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, I mean, we just gotta keep pulling up more stunts. Because we saw because the arrow hand is just pointing down. That's telling me to go use the giant swing, which is the knockback, and the one that's for bull rush that go and topple. Okay, well let's go. Let's go right ahead and keep switching characters. So I'll keep playing as Lens. Okay, and this one takes forever to die. Okay, so we gotta keep at it. Well, I don't know if it's ever going to take damage. So how is it still alive? How in the world is it still alive? Come on now. Will that thing please die? Please? Okay, well, we tried. But hold on, so we gotta try fusion. Okay, let's go for fusion. Okay, so we'll just keep switching up. Okay, and we'll keep going with more of this mad taunt. Okay, so hold on, so say try using that fusion art. Get both arts that are fully recharged. Oh, hold on a minute. I think that's something I'm messing up. Hold on. So I think if we go ahead and switch with lens. So does it sound like that we had to get the both of it? Okay, so now we got the fusion. So let's go press on ZR and go use big impact. Okay, so that's how we go use fusion. So the more the merrier, so we just go ahead and build up one of our fusion. And there we have it, so we won the battle.
I felt a lot more nimble there. Like the way you usually fight.
It looked like second nature to you. It was crazy.
You should have seen yourself.
I think I could have thrashed you. With a little more practice.
You know, it's totally bananas. Ouroboros is bonkers powerful.
Right?
Ah! The gauge for the locked icon has filled right up. Same here.
So logically, if we gain enough experience by fighting together, we will become able to use each other's classes.
That seems to be it. As much as I'd like to experiment.
Yeah, I guess we shouldn't stay in one place for too long.
Right.
Well, better get ourselves down south.
Alright, so getting to know to the learn raising class rank. That's something we need to worry about. So well, we're not gonna keep on discussing over, so let's see what's new. So each class comes with one art and master from the start, but to master the other arts, the skill, talent, arts, etc., you'll need to raise to the class rank significantly. Okay, and the last one says class ranks are normally capped at the rank 10, but by completing certain quests, you can unlock the ability to increase the rank beyond that limit. Okay, fair enough. Now, just to look at it here, because each character that go ahead and have a crown that is put on one of their spot. which can only increase up by 20 because that's how much you get. So you get here is this crown put on your head. So let's see. Now we already knew what CP can do. We already know that already. So this is the one that's called fostering classes. So if you go to the characters class and press the R, you can see detailed info on the select class, including the arts and skills you can master by increasing its rank. Okay, classes are graded on a scale of S, A, B, C, D in these areas. Sword equals offensive, shield equals defense, hearts equals healing, chest, a piece equal difficulty, a player control. Keep it in mind. A character compatibility with a class is also graded as using a compatible character increases the CP gain, making it grow faster. So keep this in mind as well. Okay, so stance type arts is what it says here. These arts are granted special effect that will last for a while. You can tell the effect of duration by the ribbons of light around the character. It will continue until the light fades. Okay, however, characters that can only have one stance at a time, and so be mindful if you enter a stance while the last one is active, its effect will be overwritten by the new one. Okay, you can now change the class and edit master art again. Be sure to try out all sorts of combinations. Cool. Alright. So, it's a felt like that.
This Ouroboros power.
Hold on.
We need to learn how to use it most effectively.
Yeah, because it's a felt like that we're just training each character's weapon for some sort. Okay, and of course, you get here is the tutorial coming right out of the loading screen. Because it gives you more guidance and more tutorial of what you need to be doing. So we're in the Ordell Ravine way.
Hold it a moment. I have a proposal as to our next route.
Okay, shoot.
I'll send you the map data. Broadly speaking, it's either east or west. I would suggest we go west.
Why's that?
The area to the west is under Agnes's control. There is a certain degree of risk, as they'll have deployed a number of units, but it's the quickest way to get south.
What about the east route?
No man's land. None of the colonies have laid claim to it, as of yet. However, we'd suffer a significant time loss.
Time versus risk.
Wait a sec. We're gonna stir up the skeeter nest.
I only said there was a degree of risk. Really, it's not so bad.
But Agnian troops are deployed there, yeah?
Yes.
And we're still gonna go?
All I said is that it would be more efficient.
Efficient? Well, maybe we do need to be more efficient. Faster is better. We don't want to be dragging our heels forever, right?
Hey, I just have to ask. Are you trying to push some agenda?
What? No, certainly not.
But you admit the east route is the safer option. That's just strange. Why wouldn't you pick the safe way?
Because time is of the...
Look, there you go again.
That's not all, though. It's all wasteland to the east. The heat. It'll be unbearable.
Yeah, you're gonna melt in the sun.
I'm fine with your choice, but we need to think about everyone's safety.
Noah, what's your take?
Me? I think I'd rather take the safe route. As for the heat, we can probably figure something out.
There, 4 against 2.
Tyon, Sana. Please.
Fine then, if you absolutely insist.
Then it's settled. Come on, cheer up, guys. We're out of here.
the Eagus Wilderness. And this is at the Forest region. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the objective saying go south or through the Eagus Wilderness. Okay, well, this looks to be unique to me. Because I saw this on Twitter because everybody been showing off because of this this whole background of what we are looking around here in this area. Because it used to look something like something that you just to go and explore what's around here in the desert, but a little bit by to it. So we'll go ahead and hide this objective away right out of the box, and we are encountering some few new enemies. So I reckon that we don't go taking them out on level higher because they have a steady of progress to get even way more stronger but less insane. So how can I not make this jump? Okay, well that's this one slippery rock step there. So we'll go pick up what's materialized. And we got here, it's the one that's called the Knuckle Hawk. Alright, so it's a spell that we can go ahead and change up teams. So I'm gonna go ahead and change up the plane as a Senna. And somehow she needs to go and put us in good fight. And also, let me go ahead and check in with Noah. So it felt like Noah is holding on to the Zephyr because that's one of Mio's weapons. So we got the butterfly blade, we got the air fame, we got the wide slash, and still we can go for Gemini strike because that's what that Senna used to call her, Mimi. So each character get a little bit of HP bar. Alright, so each character go and step out to the paint and put more effort into it. Because somehow they go ahead and lose a half HP, so we just gotta keep stepping up. Alright, well let's keep at it. So let's not die out. Okay, so it seemed like Senna is just took the defeat there.
Alright, next. Oh wait, it's over.
Well, mostly is over. Okay, now let's go and keep on exploring what's around here. So I prefer that we go ahead and continue moving straight down this path. But I may not quite actually see any. Oh, actually, there's one down somewhere at the south. Well, I'm barely seeing because there's gonna be like more and more of these side quests that we had to keep taking on. So let's carry onward by spreading our feet this path of the direction because somehow it felt like so long ago because somehow you're just looking at these concepts just to look at it because it felt kind of beautifully to see this amazing new mechanic in every landscapes of what we witnessed to see because this whole place will look like a brand new area that we haven't ever experienced on going because it felt like that we got a long journey because we're at the Minnow Art. Alright, now let's continue moving down straight this pathway.
We've been spotted.
Alright, so now we've been spotted by these enemies that are following us. Okay, so this is the one called the Ray Strike. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch the plane as I'm gonna play as Mio. So Mio is holding on to the sword fighter weapon that Noah used to go use. So we can still keep on using more edge first because it's crazy actually because somehow it's funny because you get to like steal each character's weapon and somehow you just go and use the other weapon that each character give you for that certain reason. Okay, so we got here. It's another ray strike problem, and we want to make sure that this creature get clear off. All right, guys, let's keep at it. So I hope you guys are doing your very best and not stuck in the fight. So I just hope we put a whole lot of stun there. So we want to keep our focus going. And I want to try fusing again. So if only we try one of his fusion, that would be super fun to see. So I reckon that we wait until we go back to fusing. Okay, so now we can go fusing with the ground beat. So let's try it. Okay, so it felt like that we took it out at half in his HP bar. Alright, so let's go for a Surge Strike. And we'll go for the one that's called the Edge Thrust. Okay, so we are trying to weaken it a little bit. So yeah, it only got half HP left. Okay, so we keep going. More Edge Thrust. And we get the one that's called Ground Beat. So we'll keep using that. Alright, so let's go with fusing again. Alright, so we go ahead and charge up one special to go use Ground Beat. Hold on, so I think we gotta go ahead and check in with Uni. So Uni is a hell in one of Tion's moves. Okay, so he's held in one of Tion's special weapons. Okay, so it seems like everybody died. And there's no telling I can't get up. Okay, well that's fine. I mean, we got here. It's a new quest coming up from what's his name? Pain.
Seriously? We only just got here.
What happened? Are you okay? What's the matter? Water. Pain, I need moisture. Moisture? Shall we bring you some? Anything is fine so long as it's filled with wetness. Pain, dying of dry throat. Okay then. Not sure what this is all about, but let's get me upon something to wet his whistle. Okay, well, let's go ahead and help out before it suffers and dies. So, it's something that said collapse trade upon. So, we have to hand over the requirement item. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to him again. Did the friends bring moisture things for Pen?
What were we handing over?
Okay, so we got the one that's called the Black Kiwi. So, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and get him one. Oh, you know what? We had to keep getting more. Okay, well, it's the same from the second game because every time that you go in and find collectibles, then somehow it makes the other no pun feel better when it drinks something really delectable. My throat still so dry. Pain broke with the imminence. Alright, then we get it. Alright, well, let's go and find the source of what we gotta do. So, it's a felt like that we don't quite actually see if there like any of those fruit that can get the no pun to feel better. Okay, so we got here. It's another. I just picked up here. It's another fire apricot. That's the one I have when I was scanning my amiibo. Okay, so we'll just keep collecting what's on the ground. Okay, so we'll check this area. So we'll just pick it here. It's one of the seeds. So let's go ahead and check back at this area. So we can continue going along straight down this trail. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Okay, so it felt like this music felt kind of like something like you can go ahead and kick back and relax in a summer vacation, and that's sort of good reason. Okay, so there is another dead person on the ground, which is which will lead to another soldier hut. And we go have a listen. So it felt like that Mio is playing his flute, not Noah.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're fine. You're perfectly fine. Okay, so each enemies are on level 13 but higher. Okay, well, let's go ahead and check item real quick. Hold on. I think it's X. Okay, so I want to see if we have anything that can get the no pond to go and drink up the delectable. Okay, so anything that can fresh up. But we had the fire apricot. Well, we might as well check to see if he liked that. So let's go upward and go talk to Pain Pain. Okay, so wait a minute. So it had to be dark grape, armor chestnut, dance apple, elegant pomelo, pomelo. Okay, so we already fed it black kiwi already. So we haven't found any scarlet lucky. Okay, or is it lucky? Alright, well, you guys had to correct me in the comment. It's that right. Lucky. Okay, so it's the one that's called Ruby Pineapple. Okay, so that's some of the food resources that we had to keep collecting. So let's go all out and keep exploring. So I'll keep on taking control of Uni for now. And it just felt like there are a lot of different types of areas that we gotta keep exploring around here. So I'm not technically see any of those fruit on the ground. So we're gonna try a lot harder to look for it. Now it felt like I can't make my way up there. Oh wait a minute, now I can. So we have to go ahead and keep collecting more ethers. So that's the only way we're gonna increase up more experience. And while we get back to where the replicator is, then hopefully we can get something that we need for accessories or something that had to do to equip each character. Okay, so I'm gonna just run the heck out of here because I see this creature is following me. So we're not typically quite ready to take out this creature. So wait a minute, how do I lose a lot of damage? Okay, well I did not see that Uni losing too much damage, and that purpose of reason. Okay, well still, we're gonna keep an eye out and look for those fruit on the ground. Okay, so that's a red rum. And what is this? A misty asparagus? Okay, well there's a lot going on around here in the wilderness. Okay, so let's just check over here. So what is this? Okay, so that one is a Lamella stone I pick up there. So I'm curious, bro, because there's just too much to do around here, but just exploring. Because we weren't doing that good of just finding more resources around here, because we keep getting a butt kick by these enemies that are so hard to take out. So hold on, so is that the one that we need to kill?
Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
Okay, so these guys are on level 14. Alright, well let's keep our focus straight. Alright, so we'll go use the one that's called Stormy Skies. So we got Overfall, Stormy Skies, and Hazy Figure. And the last one is Tidal Wave. Alright, and let's go for Fusion. And we're gonna try Overfall. Alright, and we'll go ahead and keep on spamming more tactics if we wanted to. Okay, so we got the one that's called the... Hold on. So that's the Ragor Hawks. Okay, let's try out Stormy Skies. Okay, so we're just increasing up our strength and potential because it's the only way we build up more combination, because somehow we work together as a team here, we get the job done a lot faster to kill and swarm each and every one of these enemies. Okay, so we got here the one that's called the Tough Hearts Pelt. That's the one we pick up. And we got another attention coming from the north, from somewhere. Now let's just keep on exploring what's around here. So I'm looking at here because there are a couple of these containers that we can't go missing around here. So let's pick up what's on the ground. Okay, so I want you to check what's around these mountains, right around the corner. Okay, so I'm picking up here is a whole lot of these glitter, one of these glitter radish. And there is one of its container we need to go after.
It'd be rude not
So let's go and open it, see what we get inside. Okay, so I'm seeing more of those Nopon coins. Now, I'm not technically looking to see if there are like any of those resources, but to find something that the Nopon need to drink. Because we realize, but yeah, we know because he's suffering and dying over starvation. So we gotta help out a little. So let's take the fast travel where we warp to where we pick off. Well, I'm not 100% sure if there are like any of those material that we collected, but something that the Nopon can drink. Okay, so I got the one that's called Common Carrot. So let's try talking to Pen again.
Just give us a moment.
Okay, well, we're not there yet. Okay, well, that's something we can come back later. So you know what? We got here, it's a lot of these soldiers' huts that we gotta help out. So let's go and lend a hand.
We've been found.
Okay, so we got is another knuckle horse that we had to clear out. So let's keep at it. So we'll keep our focus straight on this creature. Alright, so we just go ahead and lock on with one of its days. Alright, so it felt like that we just gotta keep on spamming more of these magical arts. So the more the merrier. So each character that are auto attacking, somehow we watch and see because somehow they go ahead and recharge more of their benefit to boost up more of their critics and more of their attacks. So we realize already because land is the only one with the blot rate, and we realize somehow that the Uni is the one that can go ahead and wield the power of those magical whatever those pins are called. Well, no clue whatsoever. So we go use one of his days. Oh, I didn't realize because you can go ahead and use the D stick to go ahead and trigger the button just so that it can go ahead and daze upon to tackle down enemies. Okay, so we get to experience up a rank up. Okay, so we have to keep our focus straight. So we go use a Hazy Figure. So let's keep at it. So we got 2 more in the field, so let's get that done. And we'll go and use one of this the office screen. My office screen. I'm sorry. So let's go on right ahead and hold on. So I think we gotta help out of these characters. So one of these characters are dying, so I need to help out quick. Uni, please tell me you're surviving. Okay, come on, guys, don't die. Please don't die. I need you back on your feet. Okay, so can someone revive me, please? Can someone revive me? Oh, come on. Okay, well, we just watch and see. We watch and see what these characters are about to do. So come on. Come on, Senna. Can you help us? Come on, you're so close. You're so close. Come on, don't die. Come on, Senna. Okay. Now, well, Senna tried. Well, that's okay, Senna. We'll get them next time. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me go again. Alright, guys. So this is where we start our by splitting, because this is how our team just pull our way off through. Because it's it seems like that we're looking at each character just to go ahead and just kept on just doing more of these combat skills in their art. Because they have a limit of their style just to go ahead and pull this off through, because somehow we're not losing no focus at all. So we're just keep our distance straight, because somehow this Knucklehearts team a little bit tough, but it wasn't too bad. So we already finished conquering it. Okay, so now that we finished conquering it, so we can go right at the soldiers' hut by sitting law. Okay, so we go ahead and listen to these two play their flute. Okay, that is very talented, very talented. So we each experience 100 infinity points. All right, well that's good to see. That's good to see. All right, now let's just go and check what's below. So it felt like that we gotta keep on exploring the wilderness more. So it felt like that we are not done so far so good of collecting many of those black kiwi things. Okay, so we haven't gotten one of the rubies just yet. We haven't gotten all those fruit. So I reckon that we keep on staying on task with the story.
How about here instead?
So we have to go south through the Eagus Wilderness. I mean, no worry, we'll come back to that quest later. In case we ever get stuck, then we might as well just come back to it later.
So monsters
just
even
saying.
fight among themselves.
Alright, so we just keep on heading down straight this pathway. I felt like that we got a long way distant ahead of us. So how are we supposed to get up there? Okay, so I'm guessing starting off by this mountain up here. Okay, well I'm seeing because there's just a lot of mountains. And this one looks pretty steep. I mean, I just couldn't even tell if I'm capable of making that jump. So I'm guessing that we should just go and move around this corner. So let's go make this jump. Oh, come on, dude. Get up there. Alright, and we'll go ahead and pick up something sparkling. So we're getting here is the one that's called bronze wood. I mean, I'm pretty sure that bronze wood may feel kind of handy that way. Whenever we collected one.
Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
Okay, well maybe you can stick to my plan as you come follow me. So, wait a minute. Why would I ever fall for that? No, I don't want to go fall off my certain doom. Now, let's just go ahead and check our surroundings. So at the wall of the Great Hand is where we are. But it felt like that we have a long way around.
Is this like a rare thing?
We got a long way to move around. Alright, well let's just keep at it. And also, you know what? Let me go and pick up this. So what is that? The ether penguin fossil. I mean, so be it. I'll gladly be taking that. Okay, well, it just felt like because there's just a lot of these interesting material that were collected on the ground. Now, let's see. Now we got here this flower we can pick up.
It's sweltering.
Okay, so we keep on heading down straight this pathway. So now that we saw the conveyor, it's a red exclamation mark with the hexagon shape on it. So that's where we're going. So we're in the Rastine platter.
So hot. Can't go on.
Keep it together now, Mimi. I'll drag you along myself if I have to.
I mean, I get that it's hot, but really?
Whether we're talking food or weather, Mio does not take to heat. I knew this would happen.
Heat's never bothered you, has it, Lance?
Nope. I'm made of sterner stuff.
Honestly, I'm starting to feel a little worn out. A spot to rest would be nice about now.
Hey, look! There! Mimi, look! It's water! There's an oasis!
Water?
Yeah, water!
Water!
Come on, let's go!
Yeah!
Oh, come on. Talk about overreacting.
We should be thankful they're back in high spirits.
Let's just hope it's not a mirage.
Alright, so they got their water, and it's a scene like we got an autosave. Well, you know what, you guys? I do believe we're going to have to pick this up more later, so we have to go and reach the Oasis, so that's something we can worry about going on later. So I believe that's going to be all it. So next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we're going to get a setting out to a journey into the Oasis, where we saw it already in the further in the cutscene, because Mio and Senna was seeking to get thirsty by drinking some plenty of water. Well, it's a bit of science, and somehow you get to see water in every other desert, and in case you don't search that harder to find any water in this whole desert. But that's not about that, you guys.
Right.
So we are gonna call it just right here. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're liking the series, you want to see more of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, be sure to leave an EVER-TASTIC like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you have already subscribed to my channel, please do ring the notification bell so that you will stay up there and notified for my news and awesome videos up the way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in, and by all means, all of these will be description of video down below. So if you'd like to help support the series, you can do so. Review them step by step, just to help get you started on support my channel and for the series. So that's gonna be all it for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We'll be picking up more in the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.